Okay, today we have to talk about something very alarming, and we're going to look at this table I made, and it's not looking so good. So we're going to look over the last 55 years what inflation has done to the average American, and how has the average American household's income changed over the last 55 years, along with the median home price, the average car price, and a 4-year public college education median cost. So it's not looking too good. So if we go back to 1968, right around this time, things looked a lot easier. The average household income, or the median household income, was $7,000. And if you wanted to buy a house, you had to pay about 3 times the household income, right? 3 times. The average car was about half of your income, and a 4-year college education was 5%. It was so small. It was $300. Okay. Then 10 years later, 1978, we have similar numbers. Now the median income is 13,000. The home price is 50,000. So that's about what? That's a little bit over 3. That's like 3.5 times, right? The car price is still about half, and the education is still pretty cheap, around 5%. So even up to 1978, it was a little bit easier. 1988, the income is 26,000 now, and now the home price, instead of being 3 times what your income is, now it's more like 4 times what your income is. And if we look at the car price, it's about half, which is what it was before. And then the college education is 1.6 thousand. And so what is it? That's still around 5%. That's still around 5%, maybe 6%. Then we jump to after the 90s, and in 1998, we have income of about 37,000. The home price is 132,000. So similar ratios to 1988. And then car price is a little bit more than half. And then your college education now is more than 6%. Now it's getting closer to about 8% or 9%. Then in 2008, now things are still getting worse. We have $50,000 of a median household income. A little bit more than 4x that will get you a house. The car price is still about half. And then now the education is over 10%. Now it's about 11 or 12% of your income it's gonna cost that for college. Then we go to 2018. Now we have a little over $60,000 is the income, and the home price is 282,000. So that's about 4.5 times your income will get you a house. And average car price of 36,000. That is somewhere around 60%, I want to say, of your income. And then we have your college education is now going to cost, what is that, 15%, somewhere around 15%. Yeah, 15, 16%. Then that was 4 years ago. If we look at the numbers for today, we have the average household income is 78,000. The home price has now skyrocketed to 407,000. And so that's about, now we're getting close to 5 times. We're about, well, actually that's more than 5 times, right? Yeah, you need more than 5 times of your income to buy a house. And the car price is definitely more than half now. It was half of your income for the longest time. Now it's getting up there. Now it's more like 60%, if not more. And then a college education is now over 10,000 for a 4-year public college education. It's approaching 11,000. And so let's see, what percent is that? That's getting close to 14%, approaching 14%. So things are getting so much more expensive. And the question is, how do we fix this? How do we prevent this from getting worse in the future? And what are these generations of people going to do to afford things like this? Do you go back to the other decades and say, okay, where do we have big inflation problems? Where did Where did the government make mistakes at? Was it something to do with technology and the internet and stuff like that? Did it take jobs away? Was it the fact that corporations came out like Amazon and Apple and stuff? And I don't know, are they taking too much money, or are they not paying people enough, or what's happening? So home prices have increased 1,600% since 1970, while inflation has only increased 644%. In fact, if home prices grew at the same rate as inflation, the median home price today would not be $408,000, but $177,000. So if that was the case, that's how things should be. If home prices, if your wages were kind of growing similar to what it cost to buy a house, the house would be about $177,000 today. And so that means, let's see, so that means our wage, that means our wage should be, that's hard to tell. I'm not sure. We'll have to look up those numbers, but that's interesting. So the median home price today should be about $177,000, based off of what other things are happening in the economy and what inflation is doing in the economy. That's how much the home price should cost if we had similar economic conditions to what we were at in 1970. In the last 22 years, overall prices of goods in America have risen 67%. But meanwhile, the median American household income has only increased by 7% since that time. So that's 0.3% per year. And normally they say inflation is 2 to 3% a year. I read that houses, the real estate market will increase about 4% per year, and income's only increasing by 0.3% per year. So that is a problem. Things are costing more and people are not making more money. So that is the issue here. So if you guys got a solution to this, comment down below, because we're going to need something to help us out here. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.